the mandate is win now. That's the coach's mentality anyway. And both of these sides, Steve, with some fantastic forwards on the roster. I imagine we'll be seeing them go right at each other in this one.
You know, the forward position is interesting because you got to do a little banging. You got to defend. You got to score. I know all positions you do that.
Play out a little bit on the perimeter.
Yeah, you got to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those positions you do a lot, but it ultimately comes down to who can control the paint with their physicality.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter, and it's Irving at the point guard position. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Shumpert. Amute with the steal. Pass to Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Now the feed to Amute. The Clippers rebound. The second effort. Here's Griffin. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Griffin's got his second basket. Griffin's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Outside Irving. Sinks the triple.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie. Extremely consistent from range.
Paul kicks to Redick. Here's Griffin. Misses off the left iron.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Outside Shumpert. On the wing, James. Beyond the arc. And Amute pulls it in. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Paul kicks to Griffin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Griffin's got 7 points in the game.
Yes, it goes. He has expanded his range. Blake Griffin now is one of those players you at least got to come out and contest him when he's at the line.
They set the pick. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. A floater. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He's got 5.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Redick. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Shumpert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, Steve, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the 3, drive the basketball. The 2 play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players.
And he's good on the second.
The Clippers' window is closing. I mean, you look at them throughout the postseason, they've come up short a few times when we all thought they could advance a little bit more. And CP3 is aging a little bit right now.
Griffin a screen on LeBron. Paul for 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trailing. Irving with a clean look. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Here's Griffin. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. With the Clippers, you know that they're feeling the pressure too, Steve. It's rare to have a team with as many stars as they do and not go deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, if you're a Clippers fan, though, and the Clippers organization, you need to approach it like this, one step at a time. They know they have talent to compete with anyone in this league. Sometimes you get the feeling that they are just thinking too far ahead and not focusing on the now.
Hits the three-point bomb.
So good at pulling up off the dribble. Kyrie completely under control the whole time.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Picked by Griffin. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dishes it to Love. Griffin with the steal. Out to the wing. Outside Jordan. Griffin passes to Paul. And the shot falls short this time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Irving dishes to James. The pass to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Aggressive defense. Too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
That free throw, no good.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
He hits the second from the line. As we get near the midway point of the season, Steve, teams know what their makeup is. I think they would know themselves from top to bottom exactly what they have.
They know their identity. They know how they win games. They know at the end of games who's ready to play. And the coaching staff start to say, hey, these guys are great starters. But it's more important to know who are your finishers on the team. You can't anticipate anything with him because his playmaking is so unpredictable.
Thompson, a screen on Paul. Irving double team. And Thompson throws it down.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cavaliers leading. Shumpert with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Love with the screen on Paul. Inside. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
Timely roll. The great hands of Love making it look easy.
And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Cavaliers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
James, the pass to Irving. He kicks it to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Able to score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, mid-range. Kevin Love, one of the most versatile offensive threats in this league.
Griffin draws the double. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Mbah-a-Moute. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Mbah-a-Moute has got 5.
I don't think that's what they wanted to run, but hey, it worked out well in the end.
Irving kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Griffin against Love. Shot from the wing. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. A different look for the Clippers. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Jordan no good on the free throw. We all know the struggles that DeAndre Jordan has had at the free throw line. Smitty, he just can't seem to find a consistent stroke.
Well, it's hard because teams understand when you're shooting that type of percentage, the strategy is, yes, we're going to foul DeAndre Jordan. It'll only get better if he can make free throws. Other than that, the coaching staff has to weigh the options. Should we keep him in? Should we take him out? But if he made his free throws, that would all go away.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Williams with the block.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Rivers. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Johnson against Jefferson. Johnson dishes to Crawford. Down low. Here's Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
When you think of low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well, drawing fouls. Blake Griffin, a terrific player, but the first thing you think about with Blake Griffin is flying high and dunking the basketball, a highlight reel.
The first one falls. Now, Steve, as you said, there are other great dunkers in the league, but for in-game dunks, Blake Griffin is just one of the best. He's on that short list of feared players.
Yes, he has the body and size to take the bump, and you know he can go over people, but a lot of times he likes to go through you. He sheds off contact and still gets several feet above the rim.
Both good from the line that time. And for the fans, they see the player's performance as far as box scores and highlight reel plays. But, Steve, in your estimation, which players in the league right now seem to be the best teammates? Man, that intangible, the teammates.
There's a lot of guys come to mind. I think you look at a guy like Draymond Green for the Golden State Warriors. You look at Boris Diaw, Danny Green for the Spurs. I mean, you go down the list from Miami. I thought Chris Bosh was a fantastic teammate when he's playing with the Big Three. So there's a lot of guys that can play at a high level but also fit in that role.
I would think it'd be very difficult to be a championship caliber team and not have chemistry, teammates you trust, and that bond. Now, there's always a stray, but the overall unity's got to be, I think, right there.
The key word you said, I think, Kevin, is chemistry. You got to have that chemistry, and you got to somewhat like each other.
This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, the Cavaliers. Fourth, the Clippers.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
First one falls for him.
Doc Rivers, one of the best in the business. His strength as a coach is, first, he has a great job relating with the players. X's and O's, he is superb. And I think for him is he does a good job of being able to call plays on the fly.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The adjustments of Doc Rivers, Smitty, you talked about, are what stand out to me. He'll switch who initiates the offense if he feels there is a mismatch to be taken advantage of in a heartbeat.
I think he has a great feel for the game, and he can see plays develop and also on the fly change up the offense, change up the defense, and after timeouts, he's one of the best in the business.
Crawford's shot is good.
Crawford has been a solid outside shooter throughout his lengthy career. Got to at least get an arm up as he's going up.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Smith for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Griffin against Williams. Crawford passes to Rivers. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Felton's checked in. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Takes the 13-footer. No good from Spates. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Smith kicks to Fry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Channing Frye is one of those 7-footers that you say needs to get down in the paint, rebound. No, he's totally different. He's like a guard. He stands around the three-point line, floats around, waiting to knock down a catch-and-shoot 3.
The first one falls. And Channing Frye, one of those players who show up very well in the advanced analytics, the advanced measures of the game, the statistics. He makes winning plays.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he knows how to play a big man that's basically a stretch 5, but also can rebound and make those key plays when you need him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Johnson left side. Back to Felton. Six to shoot. Spates sets a screen. Williams with the block. Williams with the ball. Now Felton defending. They get it again. Rivers against Jefferson. Williams sets a screen for Jefferson. Pass to Williams. Now Williams. He's got 5. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Williams has got 7.
I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
Spates kicks to Felton. Rivers in the corner. Spates sets a screen. Rivers dishes to Spates. And it's walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. 1 second left. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get. And one of our game's most explosive dunk.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're.
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
We've got Maurice Spates. Felton is out there with Paul, and it's Crawford, and it's Jordan in at the center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Paul is still in search of his first NBA title. He said he used to think about it as a personal goal. But then he said at some point it clicked and became, we're going to do this. I think all of us are at that point. It's clear he's invested in this team. He said there's no question this is where I want to be. I want to win. Here. Kevin?
All right, thanks, D.A. He's got talent around him for sure. Clippers trail by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Spates. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Spates has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers. Here's Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah. And he gets it to go.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron's showing off a strong in-between game.
Jordan the screen. Felton the pass to Spates. It's Crawford on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Spates.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
And it's Smith missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The Cavs, an elite offensive squad, and they've improved at the defensive end last season, moving, Steve, from the bottom half of the league to the top 10 as far as defensive efficiency.
You know, it starts with their rebounding. They're dominant in that area. With their size and strength, they don't allow teams a lot of second opportunities. And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Irving against Paul. Back to Smith. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Love. The kick out to Irving. Love with the screen on Paul. Here's Irving. And another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
And that one falls for Irving.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Raymond Felton. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in. And so Irving nails both of them. Well, we're hearing less about flopping now, thank goodness, than we did a couple seasons ago. The league started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Guys were, it was getting carried away. A lot of Hollywood was acting right there. And I think for the NBA's, it's hard. You see guys full speed get hit, and some of these guys are acting like they got hit by a Mack truck. So I like the fines for flops.
And of course, you never flopped.
No, not at all. Kevin. No, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Outside Jordan. And Redick kicks to Paul. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Nice play by Griffin. He is starting to catch fire.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. Jumper off the screen and off the glass. That one's good. James has got 6 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
And here is Paul. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver. Crawford with another miss.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And again, it's LeBron with the three. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. Paul with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Crawford outside. From past the arc. Crawford missing again.
Tried to go tit for tat from beyond the arc, but when you miss that, that means you lost that challenge.
And it's good for 2. 11 points for LeBron.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul outside. The dish to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Will it go? Griffin can't get it to go in.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Love with the screen on Paul. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Back to Irving, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Right side Redick. Back to Griffin. Over in the corner, Paul. Here is Mbamute. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 9. LeBron outside. Love outside. Down low, here's Irving. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
Hits from the high post. Griffin's got 15 points.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
The mid-range jump shot, he's so comfortable. He's got such a great feel from that distance.
Here's Redick. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Paul kicks to Griffin. And that one drops for him. 17 points in the game.
He has the ability to get hit, stay up in the air, and to finish at the rim, Blake does.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
When you see Chris Paul, you start to talk about a guy that's a throwback point guard, can score the basketball, but also can average double figures in assists. Career averages of 19 and 10.
For the Clippers, Johnson, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for Irving. Here's Williams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And for Paul, with his numbers, he is a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. And Steve, you have to wonder where he will land on the point guard list when it's all said and done.
You know, I think he'll be right there, maybe in the top 5, top 7 of all time. His defense sets him apart from a lot of these point guards. A great playmaker. The one thing you love about him is now he's adding that he can score the basketball. He does a little bit of everything. He will be one of the best, maybe not the best of all time.
Now Rivers. 17 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And Griffin slams it in.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
Well, Griffin, Steve, might be the most well-known of players in the NBA just because of how marketable he is. You see him a ton in commercials, and he really is one of the biggest faces in the league.
Well, he's one of those guys. You see him in a lot of guest spot appearances on comedy shows, and he's fit right in. A playful guy. And also, when you can have the jumping ability that Blake Griffin has, a lot of people want to market you.
That free throw good from Griffin.
Blake Griffin, the former Oklahoma Sooner, has done a nice job in this league. We understood his athleticism coming out of college, but he's added so much to his game.
Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Outside Williams. Here's Shumpert. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 7. And Redick kicks to Rivers. Passes to Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's called on Channing Frye. One thing you can't question about Austin Rivers is his heart. Thinking back to the 2016 playoffs when he had an eye cut open and still managed to finish the game for his Clipper team.
That was against Portland. I remember that game. Not only did Austin come back to finish the game, he played fantastic. You have to love his heart and how he came back and competed after that injury.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist. It was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why, because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Feeds to Williams. Releases from 15. The offensive rebound. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And both free throws good for Williams. So many great players have played for the Clippers, but right now we could be watching 2 of the all-time best with Paul and Griffin definitely on the short list for the title of all-time greatest Clipper players.
I totally agree with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Those 2 definitely can claim as one of the best Clippers to ever play the game. But you also have to count back to when the Clippers were the Buffalo Braves. You could throw a name like Bob McAdoo in there.
And Griffin stays with it.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Outside jumper. Williams a screen. Pulls it from the elbow. Shumpert, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Williams. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Griffin dishes to Rivers, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I look at Austin Rivers, a guy who came to this league where you said he's a scorer, needed the basketball in his hand. But right now, he is a viable combo guard coming off the bench. Can run your team offensively at the point guard position, guard both positions, and he can still score.
That free throw, no good. And for Rivers, Steve, you could argue that uncertainty hampered his growth early in his career. He seems much more at home and is playing with a lot more confidence. you can just see it on the floor.
Yeah, I think for him is the game is slowed down. And you talk about confidence. Yes, he's usually coming off the bench, but he has the confidence like a starter, and that's what you love about Austin Rivers.
That one is no good. Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those three?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all three of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and commitment.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dunk.
There's a screen by Williams. 5 to shoot. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 6.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, JR still drills it.
Felton kicks to Spates. Johnson outside. Pass to Felton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Griffin a screen on Williams. Down low, taken away by Williams. Williams passes to Williams. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Williams dishes to Williams. That one goes in. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Williams against Rivers. On the wing, Johnson. The feed to Spates. And they get it. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Spates. Rivers has got his second bucket tonight. Pull from the top of the key. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Darren Williams playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such a number from the bench, you know.
It is just about time.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Cleveland leading by 9. On the court for Cleveland, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. And here is Los Angeles now. Paul kicks to Jordan. Dishes to Paul. Picked by Griffin. Redick for 3. Second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got 26.
Sometimes superstars, they want the basketball, and when they don't have it, they don't work. Blake, he worked on that possession to get the putback.
The pass to James. The putback. Dives for it. Unable to get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
And it's Love, top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to James. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
They set the pick. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Open and close and nails it. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his third rebound tonight. Paul outside. Jordan the pass to Mbamute. Stolen by Thompson. He kicks it to Irving. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. James has a two-pointer. Mbamute pulls it in.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving kicks to LeBron. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Love dishes to Shumpert. Traps in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Mbamute. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Picked by Griffin. Redick, a good look, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Redick's got 5 points so far.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Outside jumper. LeBron sets the screen for Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. On its way from Irving for 2. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers trail by 9. Redick passes to Paul. Outside Jordan. Pick by Griffin. They set the pick. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside jumper. LeBron sets the screen for Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And that one's good, Irving.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Paul kicks to Griffin. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's how you play the game. Draw 2 defenders, kick it out to the wide open man for a bucket.
Love outside. Kicks to Thompson, and Jordan sends it back. They recover it.
I hope people don't forget about Kevin Love's elite numbers back in the days. Crazy numbers. One year he averaged 26 and 13 rebounds for the Timberwolves.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Paul. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Griffin. Soft touch off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. And for Kevin Love, do you think, Steve, we'll see him get back to those crazy numbers he put up with Minnesota?
You know, I don't think so. The reason why he's playing on this team where he has so many other guys that can do everything. Back in Minnesota, he had to do it all. I think for Kevin Love right now, it's about winning and being productive.
Paul outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeBron dishes to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Using his size inside, Love carves out just enough space to get off the shot.
Paul passes to Griffin. There's the 3. Here's Jordan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The screen from Thompson. Back to James. And Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving from the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And here is LeBron. 11 points in the game. Irving dishes to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
A nice shot by Griffin.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Los Angeles with some changes. Spates checked in for Griffin. Rivers comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Felton in for Paul. Here's Fry. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Spates against Williams. Crawford, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And with the Clippers having perhaps their best team ever these last few seasons, is it just bad luck, Steve, that they haven't been able to move on and do more with their season?
Yes, there's some truth to that. When you start talking about a team with all this talent, it just really comes down to this team competes. They have stars. It just comes down for them. Some unlucky breaks for them, especially on the injury side.
Here's Jordan. That's tipped. Williams against Spates. Outside Williams. Williams has a screen for Williams. Pass to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
That free throw, no good.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much in the inside. He creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he sinks the second. And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. Reason why they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Fry passes to Jefferson. Williams kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Williams. Lets it go. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Clippers trail by 9. Rivers with it. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Felton. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. But they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Crawford left side. Inside, Johnson dishes to Spates. Nice D from Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's the dish to Smith. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. And it's Williams again missing.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
Crawford against Jefferson. Crawford drives in. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Crawford's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When it comes to contested jump shots, Jamal Crawford is simply one of the best at sinking them.
Smith outside. Williams passes to Williams. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. No good from Fry. Clippers trail by 7. Felton kicks to Spates. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. For the Clippers, Jordan comes in for Maurice Spates. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Wesley Johnson. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Outside for Felton. Feeds to Crawford. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Smith outside. Screen by Jefferson. Smith dishes to Love. From downtown, and there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Jefferson. 9 points for J.R. Smith.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Option 1, 2, and 3 is to shoot the 3 ball, and they are shooting them from everywhere.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Crawford, no luck. Love kicks to Williams. With 1 on the clock. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
Ending this one with a bang.
And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing the need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a little pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. I mean, Doc sees an opportunity here for them to put their stamp on this game.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. Jordan is out there with Luke and Mba'amute. And it's Crawford at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. It was shot by Redick, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And on the way from Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving against Paul. Crawford outside. Takes the 3. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Crawford against LeBron. Love outside. Cleveland the rebound.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Jordan with a screen on Thompson. Here's Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Up against Mba'amute. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Paul passes to Mba'amute. Now the feed to Griffin. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to James. Back to Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Clippers trail by 15. And Redick, here we go. And it falls over the rim and in.
Redick is just a thorough scorer. He looks calm and collected, rising up from any place on the court.
Paul against Irving. Thompson, a screen on Paul. Here's Irving. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Paul outside. Dishes to Jordan. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, DeAndre Jordan is a guy that will rebound the basketball, block shots, But what I like about right now is becoming an offensive threat, being able to run the floor and make an impact on both ends.
And DeAndre Jordan changes the game defensively, Steve, as you alluded to. Just eats up space in the middle and alerts other players of where they need to be, altering shots, blocking shots every second he's on the floor.
Does a nice job of being that anchor in the middle, like you said, blocking shots. But what I love about him, he's an aggressive rebounder. Yes, he uses his height and his athleticism, but you got to want to go get it. He goes to get it.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
Outside, Redick, the pass to Paul. It's taken away by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And Smith with the stuff.
Whether shooting a jump shot or heading to the rack, JR can be a tough matchup in transition.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And Redick kicks to Paul. And stolen by James. Love against Griffin. Pass to LeBron. Mba Amute with the steal. Fires it up. Griffin's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now Irving. Puts up a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. It's tipped. Now, here's Mba Amute. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Love. Cleveland leading by 14. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. To the inside, deflects the pass. Mba Amute with the steal.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
Back to Redick. Jordan with a screen on Smith. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Mba Amute pulls it in. Mba Amute has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
Here's Irving. High post try, and the basket is good. Irving's got 25 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Shumpert against Reddick. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, just 4 to shoot.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Irving, good.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Clippers trail by 16. Paul kicks to Jordan. Passes it to Griffin. To the inside, and Mbah-a-Moute. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Clippers, Mbah-a-Moute. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Mbah-a-Moute drops them both. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving's shot is good.
And once Kyrie gets in rhythm, he's flat out unstoppable at scoring the basketball.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Outside, Reddick. Here's Griffin. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
You know, it's been a combination of their efforts at both ends of the court. They have played a truly complete basketball game.
Buries the long-range jumper.
What a luxury to have Griffin as a power forward, been able to pass the basketball from that power forward position.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
Oh, Griffin in position, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. James kicks to Love. He dishes it to Irving. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Griffin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Down low, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable, but it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
They set the pick. Love kicks to Irving. Love with the screen on Paul. Irving dishes to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3, and it's Irving missing. Clippers trail by 15. Paul outside. Back to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 11 points for J.J. Redick. And here is Irving. Shumpert with it. The screen from Thompson. Shoots a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Now Paul. Here's Griffin. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. He kicks it to Irving. Love inside. Defended by Griffin. Love can't hit.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
1:32 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that misses everything. Clippers trail by 14. Paul kicks to Griffin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Irving.
Tonight we saw the character and personality he plays with. He was part of just about everything that was going on out there. You can't find any weak spots in the game he played here. He was doing it all.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
Shooting for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
DeAndre Jordan is just a physical specimen, an incredible defender and shot blocker, as well as a fearless and intimidating dunker.
Now here's Williams. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know,
Irving. He lit up the scoreboard in the fourth. Guys were scrambling around trying to match up with him. He was in too much of a groove to be messed with.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
There isn't much that Kyrie Irving can't do offensively. He's got unreal handles, amazing vision, and he can finish in tight or knock down the deep ball. Kyrie is the man I want running my offense because he's from New Jersey.